Hey, this is Mike here. Hey, just wanted to talk to my real estate buddies, guys and gals, or in other words, hello, my fellow Americans. Hey, people, sometimes people ask me, why do these investors put out these signs that say, we buy houses? Well, first of all, we're no different than any other business. A business that doesn't have inventory, you're not in business. I mean, you wouldn't open up a furniture store and not have a couch or chair for sale, right? Well, the reason you do we buy houses is we want to buy some properties. And the bottom line is, if we can buy the house and sell it at a higher price, or in other words, build in a profit spread, hey, that is a good deal, right? So the great thing about it is, when you're a new investor, a lot of times you have these certain amount of fears and reservations, and you're real tentative about, well, I don't want to offer too much, and what about this, what about that? First of all, don't worry about that. Most of the real estate purchase agreements that we sign basically say that we have a certain amount of time to do an inspection period, or to get our ducks in a row to check the title. So in other words, if somebody did lie or you accidentally bid too much, you can always go back and renegotiate the price down. So that's the first thing. But we do want to get our houses under contract. Now you may be thinking, yeah, but what if I don't have the money to pay for the property? Again, don't really even worry about that, because if you find a smoking great deal through some of your marketing, and you've got somebody who, let's just use some round off numbers. If you find a property that's worth $100,000 worth after repaired value, and it only needs, say, $5,000 worth of paint and carpet and cleaning, whatever, but you can get it under your contract for $60,000, don't you think if you call another investor, perhaps me, if you find somebody that says, hey, I'll give you $65,000. I'll let you buy it for $65,000. If you've got it under contract for $60,000, you'd make $5,000, right? And you're still not cheating anybody, because the person, the guy or the gal who buys your particular house that you've got under contract, they get to make a profit too. So you win, they win, and you're also good for the seller, because perhaps your seller wasn't able to sell it because maybe it doesn't have enough life left in the roof, or perhaps it needs something fixed. The furnace doesn't work, so a bank won't make a loan on it, or maybe it doesn't have there's peeling paint or asbestos on the garage, or dumb stuff. So listen, always be marketing. You just put out your advertisements, run your ads. We're going to cover marketing at another time, but even if you have to use those silly, I used to love the bandit signs, those silly signs that say we buy houses. People used to say, why do you put out so many of them? Because they work. And you know who calls you? People that want to sell a house. Now, there's a big difference between somebody who wants to sell a house and somebody who needs to sell a house. You see, if they're just a tire kicker, if they're that person going, well, I've thought about selling my house if the price is right, that's not a motivated seller. What you're looking for is a person that says, man, I am so sick and tired of this thing. I had a bad tenant, or I owe just enough. I just want to get rid of the stress or the debt. Those are the ones that you get excited about, and you start rubbing your hands together and you're like, hello. So, my fellow Americans, this is Mike saying, inventory is important. Inventory is good. Put your offers out there. Always be making offers. Get houses under contract. Don't worry about the rest of it. You don't need a lot of deals to make a good living, right? I mean, if you pop a deal and make $10,000, how many times would you like to do that? If you popped in 2 deals, now you make $20,000 for the month. I know people that work all year and don't make that kind of money. So again, this is Mike signing off. Hey, have a great day.